So this is the butterfly hatch with the cover on, and I'm about to show you what it looks like without the cover. And there it is. It opens up about 6 inches, 4 to 6 inches, and ventilates really well. Ventilation, though, is how well it lights up the whole inside of the boat, as if you were outside. So from you can see this in this shot, you recognize I have the table in place, and I'll mount it up. Yes, more artwork, and then I covered it with epoxy so it can be there for good. So all of the salon ceiling has been laminated with P-lam now. The grab hand holds are in place. You can see all the trim below the ceiling is all done, so it's just the trim on the ceiling now to finish this room. And then in this corner, oh yep, the stove is installed. It's not got the gas lines run yet, but we're getting there. This was the first step for that. And there you go. The refrigerator guts are there, and the refrigerator is running. So we have a really nice fridge here. We put some aluminum shelves in, and it's holding temperature really well, as is the freezer. So the freezer side is nice and deep, and it's 8 degrees just now. Very good. So there's a little storage area to stand the sink blank when we're doing dishes behind the stove. Plenty of room for the stove to swing, and a stainless enclosure around the stove. Captain's seat here. You can see my upholsterer was as OCD as I am by the button in the middle. But what a great job she did with it. So the walnut part of the dash is waiting for instruments. I've only cut in the transducer depth sounder. Here's the cushions at the upstairs settee. Lots of light up here right now because the sun is coming in. It makes a really beautiful view out of here. All the way around we got 360. And of course the back seat. Thing left to do in here, as well as the trim, is turning this piece of foam into a fiberglass watertight door. So that's one of the next steps in the next few weeks. You have noticed that all the flooring is done. So I patterned all the floor and then laminated all of these panels. They're about 5/16 thick, and they were all laminated together in the shop and then installed. So quite a lot of work there. All the way into the stateroom. The step is no longer temporary, it has the real step now. And all of the surround. The hatch is closed, and we've got a little piece of trim missing there, but we managed to put a salvaged mirror from a boat we cut up. Oh, inside the head, we've seen these parts before. This was a port light out of a Chris Craft that was quite had parts missing of aluminum. I rebuilt it and then had it powder coated, and of course I didn't leave it at that, but it does open and reveals a medicine cabinet inside. So that's going to work out quite nicely. And on the shower side, yep, the shower curtains in, and indeed more hummingbirds, of course, and the shower has finally been completed. It needs only the shower valves installed, which we have, we just haven't done it yet. So most of the boat is about finished. We just need to start getting all the systems connected with their final connections. Wonder later how all this flooring got made, but I made patterns. I resawed actual flooring and scrap maple I had and glued it together in the shop in panels and then take it out to the boat to install. So this what it looks like. I just put a coat of sealer on it to protect it. It'll have to get much more, but that way where the seams are I left the sealer off because I know I'm going to have to sand the next where they meet the panels that are already in. Well, here's some of the flooring in. I probably got 2/3 of it, probably the hardest part where it runs under the stairs and around the base where the recliner is. I've been making it in sections to make it easier. So it's about 1/4 inch thick, a little more than, and that's hard maple that I put in for stripes. So yeah, I glue it up in panels in the shop and cut it with a pattern that I make from each section, and then install it with screws and glue. So it's not coming up anytime soon, and it is solid. It's Brazilian cherry or Iroko along with the hard maple, so it's a solid floor wear for the rest of my life and then some. So I have this area here where the reefer and the galley is, and then a little triangle in front of the settee, and just a little bit more over here. And hopefully I have enough material to do the stateroom as well. We'll see. Well, there you have it. I got all the cabinet doors installed in the galley, and I can pan around, and also got them here at the pantry at the bottom of the stairs. my friends, is how you get a 160-pound battery onto the boat. Cut! Yeah. So we put 6 of them up here now.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was the last one, and I thought, oh, I better film at least the one.
Yeah.
So the question is, do you want to pull this rope out now?
No, I might just use that. Sorry it's been so long since I've posted a video. I've been really busy trying to keep my head down and doing the work, and especially since I work on this project 99.9% of the time by myself. I'm not very good at getting the camera out when I need to. Realize that a lot of the work I'm spending a lot of time going back and forth, up and down off the boat, into the shop, back out, and so that doesn't make for good video either, and there's just a lot of repetitive steps. But hopefully this one brings you up to speed where we are. We just have the stateroom ceiling to finish, pattern and make the panels, get them laminated and trim it out. All the trim has been milled for both the salon and the stateroom ceiling. It's just a matter of getting them ready for that trim. So the salon, as you saw, is complete, ready for that trim, and we're really moving along now. There's just systems to hook up. I say that kind of lightly, but most of the parts are here for those systems. It's just getting everything to the point where we're ready to do it. The zincs were put on. I didn't show that, but the zincs are on now on the bottom of the boat. Did a special thing. Maybe I can get a couple of snapshots of that to show you what happened there. The weather hasn't been super great for getting the outside work done. It's a sneak in an hour or two here or there. I finally got the wiring pedestal in place for the mizzen mast, and that was just in between rain showers. So I was drilling a hole in the ceiling of the stateroom, hoping it wouldn't rain before I finished it, and I was able to get it done. So that's a pleasant thing. Still haven't had enough good weather to work on the other mast, but that's coming. So anyway, that's going to be it for this week. I'm really glad that those of you that have stuck around have. It's not a big channel by any means, but I appreciate that all of you are interested. And certainly if you're in the area, stop by, because I'm here most of the time. Anyway, have a great day, and thanks again. Give us a thumbs up if you like it, and share it. Maybe somebody else will like it too. Bye-bye.